Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing fantastic today. Welcome to Off the Beaten Track. I wanted to talk about a little topic that's off the beaten track, which is the benefits of sunlight. I would say more commonly it's been said that the sun causes cancer. Stay away from the sun, put on lots of sunscreen. And I would like to counter that idea with acknowledging that the sun provides us with many, many benefits. To get more information on this, more real solid information, you can visit someone like Andrew Huberman's channel. He is really good at talking about how the sunlight affects the rest of the body through indirect neural pathways. He's a professor at Stanford. There is Dr. Ken D. Berry, has a great presentation on the 10 top benefits of sunlight exposure. And Mike Mutzel covers the topic of sunlight exposure and the benefits, specifically more around hormones. And Dr. Peter Attia also talks about some of the benefits of sunlight exposure. So, of course, all of them do acknowledge the fact that too much sunlight exposure to the point of burning your skin is a different story. That is damage to the skin, to the epidermal layer, and will cause problems. And also intense, extensive sunlight exposure time and time again will cause the skin to age. It does cause the skin to become thicker as a protective mechanism. It's just a biological response. And with that thicker skin, it will wrinkle more and get hyperpigmentations and spots like freckles, things like that. But that is not to say that the sun is to be avoided, because it has many, many benefits. One, which most people know, is providing us with some vitamin D. The sunlight hits our skin, it interacts with cholesterol on our skin, and is able to convert into vitamin D, vitamin D3, which is very important for many different mechanisms in the body, and especially our immune function and our bone development as well. The sunlight is really important for hormone regulation, both our sex hormones, and it plays a vital role with how we turn melatonin on and off. So as soon as we're exposed to the sunlight, the melatonin is shut off, and it can set in our circadian rhythm and ensure that we are sleepy when it's time to be sleepy at nighttime. And the proper cycle of melatonin means that we get the right amount of antioxidant benefits from melatonin, which means anti-cancer. That's basically what it means, anti-cancer. So it's said that if you get some sunlight within the first hour of being awake, is with your eyes, sun that hits the retina in the back of the eyes. Of course, not looking directly at the sun, but just being exposed to that bright sunlight outside, not through a window, but outside. That really sets in your circadian rhythm, which leads to so many benefits. It's hard to even name them all, but mood, that's a big one. Sunlight is very good at regulating our moods, and you may have heard of seasonal affective disorder. That's being kind of depressed when there isn't very much sunlight. Something people can do in those darker seasons is use something like what you see behind me here is one of those ring lights. It just gives a nice bright light. Bright light during the day really helps us to set our circadian rhythm if we don't have the sun to be exposed to. If the sun isn't shining brightly, then we can use something like one of these ring lights. So I just wanted to share my thoughts on that because it's off the beaten track, and that's what I like to think about, and that's what I like to focus on, is these ideas that are off the beaten track. And because I want to counter this idea that the sun is harmful to you and that you should be spraying yourself with sun blockers, which I just wanted to say that just realize that those sunscreens, many of them have lots of endocrine disruptors, meaning that they will interfere with your hormones. And if you're spraying them on your children, it will interfere with their hormones. Not to mention if they come in one of those spray cans, those are a lot of little fumes that people are inhaling right into their lungs. And our lungs are extremely vascular. So all those little chemicals that are in those spray bottles go directly into our bloodstream. And they affect our hormones and they affect our nervous system. So just a little food for thought. Consider the sun it's been historically forever, as early as there's been human beings, we have depended on the sun for so much. It gives us energy. Literally, it gives us energy. Those are waves of energy that come from the sun. And you can feel it if you've ever been camping and you've been cold in the morning, just waiting for that sun to come out and warm your bones and give you a burst of energy for the day. So that's it for today. Have a great one.